Dear Starseeds, in this series Xirana, the teacher of civilizations, we weave Arcturian teaching together with Javanese cosmology and the ancient memory held within the island of Java, Indonesia. A link to the full playlist with all the teaching videos will be displayed on the screen. Borobudur rises from the plains of central Java like a stone mandala unfolding toward the sky. At first sight, it seems like a grand monument, a solid and beautiful structure. But to those who can feel its deeper layers, Borobudur is more than a temple. It is a map of consciousness, a living interface built to guide humans through the stages of awakening. Every terrace, carving and stupa reflects a step on the inner journey from the ordinary world to higher awareness. Its design mirrors the three realms of Javanese cosmology, which also align with Arcturian memory streams. Kamadhatu, the base level, represents the world of desire and attachment, the heavy cycles of birth, loss, and renewal that all humans pass through. Rupadhatu, the middle levels, express the meeting point between form and spirit, where the seeker begins to understand the deeper patterns of life. Arupadhatu, the upper terraces, represent the formless realm, where consciousness opens into clarity, spaciousness, and higher dimensional perception. Walking these levels is meant to be a journey, not a tourist activity. The reliefs and carvings act as teaching tools. They show the movement of human life not through literal stories but through symbols, moral lessons, and reminders of the inner path. The design encourages reflection and silence. Each step prepares the mind for the next shift in understanding. Borobudur was built in harmony with Merapi. Energy rising from the volcano flows into the temple's structure, forming a vertical circuit that mirrors the ascent of human consciousness. Pilgrims who move slowly around each terrace, practicing pradaksina, naturally align with this current. When the body and breath settle into rhythm, the mind begins to open and the geometry of the temple supports a shift toward higher states of awareness. The upper stupa represents the point where human consciousness touches the subtle realms, echoing the semi-physical structures connected to Merapi's higher density complexes. Memory streams also speak of hidden or rarely accessed layers within Borobudur. These lower chambers hold symbolic teachings about planetary cycles, floods, renewals, and the movement of knowledge across ages. Some reliefs show enclosed spaces or groups carrying objects of importance, hinting at archives both physical and energetic, connected to earlier civilizations and Lemurian memory. These teachings required readiness, discipline, and a settled heart, much like Arcturian initiation practices. Borobudur functions as a balanced field of energy. Its geometry harmonizes masculine and feminine qualities, rooted in stone yet open to wind and sky. It aligns with celestial patterns, the movement of the sun and the landscape that surrounds it. In this way, it becomes not only a symbol of awakening, but a practical tool for tuning human consciousness to the rhythms of nature and the cycles of the earth. Traditionally, Borobudur was a site for selective initiation. Pilgrims were guided by teachers who understood the moral and energetic lessons encoded in the reliefs. Through reflection, walking, and meditation, the seeker learned to recognize the patterns that shape life, preparing the mind for deeper understanding and expanded perception. This mirrors the Arcturian emphasis on inner refinement, ethical grounding, and conscious alignment with planetary energies. Understanding Borobudur in this way changes everything. It is not merely a historical monument, but a living system connected to Merapi, to the Southern Sea, and to the greater web of sacred sites in Java. Its terraces and stupas carry the echoes of ancient knowledge, awake and waiting for those who approach with sincerity and openness. The temple teaches that memory is not lost. It simply waits in the land, in the cycles, and in the structures built to hold it. Borobudur invites the seeker to walk slowly, breathe deeply, and to remember. Through its design, it guides consciousness from the world of form into the subtle realms, offering a path of awakening that resonates across time, bridging Javanese cosmology with the higher dimensional teachings that once shaped this land. This was all for today. Until next time, don't forget to carpe diem or seize the day.